A stone bridge, forged from legendary swords, spanned the raging river. It symbolized light and hope, guiding warriors burdened with destiny. But behind them, the ghostly knights were closing in, and a storm of arrows whistled through the air. The paladin raised his shield, stepping in front of the young monk, shielding the group just in time for them to reach the Golden Palace. The old sorceress wasted no time. She pulled out an ancient tome and began chanting. As her incantations echoed, the massive stone doors of the Golden Palace slowly creaked open, but the enemy was nearly upon them. Sensing the imminent danger, the druids summoned a wall of wind, blocking their pursuers for a moment. Yet, the enemy's dark wizards, riding giant bats, maneuvered around the barrier and unleashed a barrage of ice shards, aiming straight for their targets. The paladin braced himself, raising his shield against the onslaught. But before anyone could react, the young monk threw himself forward, using his own body to shield the old sorceress. Ice spears pierced his flesh, and his face turned pale from the excruciating pain. A chilling force gnawed at his soul, threatening to consume him. The sorceress, alarmed, ordered the team to carry the wounded monk to the sanctuary while she and the remaining warriors stayed behind to hold off the enemy. An arrow shot through the air, aimed at the druid, trying to stop him from sealing the bridge. At the last second, the dwarf warrior intercepted, saving the druid and giving him time to cast his spell. As the druid unleashed a powerful attack, a cunning enemy mage took advantage of the chaos, slipping past the front line. The moment he landed, he cast a silence spell, cutting off the old sorceress's magic. With the druid and dwarf engaged in battle, no one could come to her aid. The dark mage closed in, ready to strike. Seeing no other choice, the dwarf roared and charged into the enemy lines. But before he could reach her, the mage's batmount swooped down to block his path. The creature had underestimated the dwarf's raw power. With a single devastating punch, the dwarf sent the bat tumbling into the abyss. Seizing the moment, the druid cast a transformation spell, turning the dark mage into a helpless snail. With the threat neutralized, the old sorceress unleashed her true power, incinerating the remaining enemies in a raging inferno. Meanwhile, the paladin and the young monk finally stood before the Dragon King.